Hello guys, this is another KDF channel video. On today's video I will show you how I'm gonna perform the detailing of this car. Complete interior detailing for only $5. You might be wondering, how is that possible? Well, that's why you're here. Stay tuned to watch this video and you'll see the results on it. Take a look at how dirty it's the car. I'm pretty sure they had a pet because there's a lot of pet hair around. There's a lot of stains, grease. There is even coffee up here. Look at this. Look at those stains right there. I'm pretty sure at the moment of the accidents of this car, somebody spilled coffee. See right there. Right there. Let me go into the other side. Look at this. This is the handbrake. Super dirty. Everything it looks impossible for $5. But what I want to show you is you don't need special tools. You don't need expensive chemicals to do a proper detailing for a car. So right now what I'll do is I'll show you what are the steps and what are the products you'll be needing to do this detailing. So let's do it right now. So for the tools and the materials we'll be needing, basically for every detailing job you'll need a vacuum. This is not on my budget, the vacuum, because I had it before. I'm pretty sure everyone has a vacuum at home. So if you don't have a vacuum, I'm pretty sure you can ask somebody to borrow a vacuum. For the chemicals, we'll be using the dollar store degreaser. I really like that degreaser. I think it's very aggressive. And what I'll do is I'll put half of this bottle on this one and the other half is gonna be water. You also need 2 rags. I'll explain why you need 2 rags. So you need 2 clean rags and you need 2 buckets of water. So the first step I'm gonna do right now is I'll remove the floor mats. I'll take it outside. I will vacuum them and then I'll clean it with a degreaser and I'll show you how. As you can see, you can tell the difference between those two right there. And I'm going aggressive on this one just because it's the only way to remove all the pet hair. So I'll do the same for the rest of the 3 and then I'll show you what else is coming next. So after I vacuum the carpet, I like to hit it against something flat. For example, I'll use that wheel right there and it's gonna help me remove the excess of sand. Take a look at this. These came out of those carpets. And you don't want to wash the floor mats with all that sand because it's going to stay there. So you got to find a way to take all that dirt, all that sand first, and then wash it. What I'll do now is I'll soak the floor mats with water. I'll leave it like that maybe for 30 minutes. So I will allow for all the dirt and all the grease, so it can soften a little bit. It's been already 30 minutes that I applied water into the floor mats. What I'll do right now is I'll apply some degreaser, and then I'll come with the brush. I'll let it sit for another 10 minutes, and then I clean everything with water, and I'll put those floor mats in a place that they can drain the water and let it dry for the rest of the day. What I'll do now inside the car is, you can do it like this. I'm gonna start vacuuming the car, but it's easier for me if I remove all the seats. So if you can remove the seats, obviously this job is gonna be much easier. So what I'll do now, I'll remove everything, all the seats. I don't know if I'm gonna remove the center console, but for now, just the seats. Now that I remove all the seats, the back one, the front ones, we can see all the dirty secrets this car was hiding. So back there, I always like to remove the back seat because there's a lot of dirt and trash that gets deposited here. You can see the front, you can see right here. So this will take a lot of vacuum. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna apply a lot of time vacuum the whole car, and then I'll show you what to do with all this dust here to make it brand new again and getting in these small spots right here. I'm still debating if I want to remove the center console because it's gonna take me a lot of time. So I think I'll try to do it right there so it's easier for all of us. So it took me around, like, I don't know, 20 minutes to vacuum just this part right here. It took me a lot of work, and it was because there was a lot of pet hair around. It's still a little bit dirty, but now we're gonna go to the second stage. What I'll do is I'll vacuum everything, but I won't show you everything because obviously it's gonna be like an hour video. So what I'll do is I'll go straight right now to the second step of this section of the carpet, and let's do it. So what I'll do right now is I will start applying the degreaser. This one I already mixed it half water, half degreaser, and you wanna go on the sprayer nozzle, like more that spread the whole area. There you go. You want to spread the whole area with degreaser like this. But you don't want to do that much because obviously if you go too much, then you're going
to the interior layer of the carpet, and that's going to be more dirt coming out. So you just want to stay superficial. So what I'll do right now, I have this brush right here. Obviously this is my favorite brush, but you can use something like this that you can buy at the dollar store, and we're still on the budget because I only spent like $2.50 on this one, another dollar here, and $2, maybe $1 on the racks. So we're on the budget of $5. So this is what I'll do right now with this brush. So with the bucket of water, I told you previously, what I'll do is I'll use this rag. It's wet and it's not all dry. So I just squeeze a little bit this because I need a little bit wet. And then what I do is this.
So remember the bucket of water I told you you had to fill with clean water? Well, this is the one I'm using for soaking the rag, and this is only the third time. And look at the color of the water. So we can tell this technique I'm using is working. I'm doing all this, obviously. I have all the tools, I have pressure washers, I have everything needed for performing this job as fast as possible. But what I'm doing is show you is that you can do it with simple tools like this rag right here. So what I'll do is I'll keep doing all the section, the back section and the front. I'll vacuum everything, I'll clean everything with a degreaser, and then I'll show you the final result. I already finished the carpet. You can see now it's looking much better. What I'll do later is when it's totally dry, I'll vacuum again, because all this little pet hair and dust is gonna come out once it's dry because it already resurfaced. What I'll do now for the dashboard and all the plastic trims and pieces like this, what I'll do is, remember at the beginning I told you we needed two buckets of water. So in one bucket of water, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of water and a little bit of degreaser. So I'm gonna be soaking that rag on every single piece, plastic piece on the car. This right here, this is stains right here, this right here. So everything is gonna be with degreaser. I'm gonna let it sit for maybe 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna come with the other bucket of clean water and I'm gonna remove everything. So let's see how it goes. For the rest of the car, we're gonna do the same. So what we're gonna do is, like I told you, this rag it has degreaser. On the dashboard, I try to go the driest possible. I don't want to go too soaked on degreaser, because then it's gonna get worse to get it out. So what I'll do is I soak everything, and then I go this on the dashboard. I don't like to leave it too much, so maybe a couple seconds, and then you come with a clean rag to remove the excess of degreaser. So I'm gonna do this for the rest of the car, and then I'll show you the results. Then I'm gonna show you how I do it for the roof of the car, that it's stained with coffee, and then little by little this car is gonna look beautiful. Now that it's been sitting for 5 minutes with the degreaser, I'll go with the clean rag. I'll dry it the best I can so I can remove all the degreaser. For the doors, we're gonna use the same technique. So we're gonna soak the door first with the degreaser, and then we're gonna remove everything with the clean rag with water. For the roof, I'm gonna use the same technique that I've been using with the rest of the car. I already did this half right here. You can see it's looking really good compared to this one. So I'll show you how I do it. What I do is the same. I have the degreaser, I have the clean water right there. Well, it's not so clean, it's coming dark already. So what I do is I do for squares. I don't do the whole thing because then you get tired. So just do one step at a time. So let me show you how I clean it.
So I'm done with the degreaser. Now I'll come back with the rag with the clean water, just to remove the excess of degreaser.
For the seats, I will use the same process I've been using for the rest of the car. So basically, you see this stain right here. What I'll do is I'll grab the rag with the degreaser. It's not wet, but it's not dry, so it's in the middle. It has a lot of, you can feel the humid. So what I do is I take the rag with the degreaser. It's kind of humid. I always like to leave with a little bit of product, so not so dry, so we can wipe the stain off. After we use the rag with the degreaser, then we go with the water, and this time this one that is clean, it's better to be dry. So for this one, this is the one with the clean water. You can squeeze it the most you can, because you need to have with a little bit of water to remove all the degreaser from the seat. You have to also clean on the leather. You don't want the degreaser to stay long periods on the leather, because this degreaser obviously will stain the leather. But as you can see, the stain is almost gone. I repeat this process 3 times like I've been doing all around the car, and when it's dry it should be ready. I'm going to apply the same process to all the seats in the car. This is the final result of this long process detailing this car with only $5. I'm impressed with the final result. The car is ready for the customer. You can see everything is clean. Everything is looking beautiful. It took me around 2 days to get everything ready. Remember, I made this video just to show you that you don't need special tools, you don't need special chemicals, materials to perform a beautiful job like this. If you remember how the car was at the beginning, look at the carpet. Everything is clean. The seats, all the stains are gone. The stains in the roof. The car is just beautiful. So yes, this is a very ambitious video. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the world's cheapest car interior detailing out there in YouTube. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I want to keep doing videos like this. I want to keep surprising you with this impossible jobs, because if I tell you with $5 you can do this, you might think I'm lying to you, but I'm not. It took me only $5. 2 bottles of degreaser, 2 rags and water. That's it. That's all you need. Thank you for watching, guys. See you on the next video.